Hello and welcome to my latest video. I'm Val, and first off, apologies for my grubby looking fingers. They are clean, but a combination of gardening and crafting means that I just do not have pretty hands at the best of times. This is the first journal that I made, and I did a separate video about this and explained about it, and I said I'd show you the next one I made, which is this one. So I thought I'd better finally get round to it. Let's put that out of the way. This one, it's not massively different to the first one. I'm kind of not unhappy with it, but not hugely pleased with it. It's a basic same kind of construction, and it features a lot of my gel prints like this. It's got book pages like this, which seemed like a really nice cover. And there's not an overall theme with the journal. I just carried on the idea of just putting anything and everything in here, just sticking lots of things in, trying to create pleasing looking pages. So I'll do a quick flip through it. It won't be a hugely long video. I did make a third book, and this one I do feel like I made progress with, so that might be more interesting. But this one, so we start off with this bit of madness. I had this photo of a mother and a young child. It was my mum's photos, and I have no idea who this is or who the baby is. And I had the mad idea of making a little television set for it to go in, and that's just a needlepoint canvas and wool, tapestry wool, to make that little TV set. There's various things in here. There's a little origami seed packet. These are quite good because you don't need any sellotape or glue to make these. It is just the way they're folded. And I have used my gel prints before to make seed packets so I can save seeds for my garden. But these, if you make them in this way, they do need either double-sided tape or glue stick. But these little pockets are much better because they don't need either. So I've got lots of little places to tuck journal cards here. And this is quite fun. I had a die cut of some beetles, and there's a little beetle there, and then there he is again. I made some stamps using the die cut, and these are just the kind of foam, the craft foam that you buy from Hobbycraft or similar places, and it's sticky on one side. So these are craft foam and cardboard and a bit more craft foam at the back to make them more robust, and they work quite well. And I found those words don't bug me on a book page. I quite like that page because I like the fact that it's blue, lots of different blues. These are some feathers that just cut the shape out of gel prints, and then there's white pen, like white Sharpie pen, to make them look a bit more feather-like. That is my old cat Caesar. I had him for about 15 years and he was my baby. He was lovely. So yeah, I like that picture. He's sat in a box which has Cats and Co written on it, upside down. What is it with cats and boxes? I just love them. There's more little cards and little odd places to put cards here. And that comes out there. And as you can see, I've just stuck anything and everything in this book. That's my garden. I think that's called something like Eryngium. I may have said that wrongly. Quite likely I've said that wrongly. And it's this lovely pale blue colour. But later on in the year, these stalks go this amazing metallic bluish purple colour. They're really impressive to look at. They're very beautiful, and they really are metallic to look at. But it is very spiky. So you don't want to plant that in your garden anyway. You might brush up against it because that'd be painful. This little pocket we've got, this is from where you buy citrus fruits, and they come in a little net and they have a little plastic tag on them, and I've covered it both sides. And there's just a bit of ribbon on there to prettify it up. This is one of those Victorian purse puzzles that I had one in the last video, and I think I said that you can, if you wanted to write private notes in your journal but still show your book to someone, these are quite good because you can write something in there that's private and then fold that up. Oh, you see, I can't fold it up now on camera. Let's pretend I folded that up perfectly. I'll do that later. Yeah. So, anyway, moving quickly on. I have no idea why I drew her. She's an odd-looking woman, but there you go. And I made a paper flower to go in that. It's like a frame. It's where I've pasted a book page onto some cardboard and used a die cut of a label shape. Put that through the Sizzix machine, and then that's the leftover from where I've cut the label out, and it just makes a frame, like a picture frame. This is a bag, a paper bag. You could put something in there, or you could decorate the inside of the bag. And you've got space on the back as well. You can put something there. These are more well cut shapes that I use in the Sizzix machine, and those aren't photographs. They're from book pages, and they were just the right size to make them look like they were stills from a film. And we've got more bits and pieces here. No idea where I got that from. It's quite dramatic. These photographs, these were my mum's as well. No idea who these couples are. It's quite a shame with old photographs, they don't always have the name written on them. But yeah, they look very happy couples there. Very smart. There's some people in kind of toga-like outfits, I suppose you'd call them, maybe. And there's a little label that I've collaged on one side and then used printing stamp on the other. There's a bit of sari silk on there. There's a weird animal sticker. No idea what that's meant to be. But there you go. This, actually the light is probably making this difficult to see, but it's kind of a night sky. There's a channel called, it's something like Susie's Journal Adventures, I think that's right. And she's a German woman, and she's so enthusiastic about her journaling. It's brilliant to watch her videos. And she painted a night sky where she started off painting the whole thing black, just plain black, and then let that dry. And then she did a layer of dark blue over top, and it kind of gives you a depth to the background that you wouldn't get from just a straightforward one colour. And then there's glitter over top, and there's some gold stars. And some of the gold stars were dropping off, so I put them in this cellophane bag, which is why it's a bit glary. There's a vintage card there, playing card. So that was just a really quick look through that one. I didn't want to take too long on it because, as I say, I didn't feel like I made any sort of massive progress with that journal. This one, I did feel that I sort of learnt something through making this. So the next video will be about this journal. So I hope you might have found that fun. If there's anything in there that you like the look of or wanted to see a bit more of, just let me know. And if you want me to find out where you can find the instructions for that little origami seed packet or the Victorian purse puzzles, just leave me a comment and I'll find you the video that I originally watched. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you can comment or give me a thumbs up, that would be really lovely. So thanks for your time, and bye bye.